guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I have an unhaul for you, so stay tuned. So I may not sound like myself because, well, I'm sick when I'm filming this and I actually can't hear completely out of this ear. So if I sound funny, that is why. But I have, I think, 13 books here to unhaul, and I've actually never done an unhaul video, so I thought, why not do it now? So most of these books here will be given out as part of my giveaways that I'm doing for the Merry Bookmas giveaway in the month of December. And there will even be one in this video. Okay, so let me just get to the unhaul and I'll tell you why I'm getting rid of each of these books. So the first one is My True Love Gave to Me 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins and by all of these different authors. And this is actually signed by 2 of the authors. And this is going to be part of a giveaway, and I'm getting rid of it because I actually have 2. And I've gotten them both signed because I figure if I end up with 2 of the same book and I have the ability to get them signed, I'll get them both signed. The other one's personalized to me. This one I did not get personalized because I knew I was going to give it away. Next up is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ginn, I think is how you say it. This is a Strand signed edition. It came in a Strand subscription box, and I actually already have a copy from another subscription box. I think it was Owl Crate possibly, so I don't need this. Next I have Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. This one is not signed, but this one came in, I forget which subscription box. I want to say Totally Book Crate, but I could be wrong. But I got another copy that I liked better. The cover was the Owl Crate exclusive edition, and it was signed. So I'm going to get rid of this one. At Y'all Fest, I ended up with a paperback of Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and well, I already have the hardcover, so I'm getting rid of the paperback. And I ended up with 2 copies of Legendary. One because I ordered a box that came with Legendary in it, and I had pre-ordered Legendary and forgot to cancel that pre-order, so I ended up with both. And this one is signed as well. So yeah. Next is The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Attier. This book, okay. So I have another copy of this book, and I have the paperback copy of The Wrath and the Dawn, and then the hardback copy of The Rose and the Dagger. And I wanted to get the hardback copy of The Wrath and the Dawn, and I happened to see this come up on Book Outlet, and I was like, oh, okay, I have the other one in hardback, I want to get this one. But I ended up getting the hardback of the same one I already had the hardback of, so I don't need this one. But I was able to get this one signed by Renee Attier at Y'all Fest this year. And the only thing is this edition, or not necessarily this edition, but this particular book, the spine is cracked. So that is something to be aware of, but it is a signed edition. So that being said, this is the book that I will be putting in the giveaway for this unhaul video. So let's move on to the next book. That is The Lovely Reckless by Cami Garcia. I had both the paperback and the hardcover, and I got them both signed and got the hardcover personalized to myself. And this one I just got signed because I knew I was going to be giving it away. At Y'all Fest, I got ended up with 2 copies of Anna Kay by Jenny Lee, a love story, which is a Anna Karenina retelling, an Asian Anna Karenina retelling. And this actually comes out in March of 2020. But because I ended up with 2 of them, because Marty was with me and he ended up getting one as well, I don't need both, so yeah. Next is the paperback of The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I have read this book. I have enjoyed this book. I have it somewhere on my shelf back here. Probably right where you can see it, and I just can't seem to find it right now. But I have the hardcover, and well, I want to keep that because I have the hardcover of the sequel as well. But I ended up getting this at Y'all Fest, so I thought I would pass it on to somebody else. Next, we have the paperback of The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. This one was being given at Y'all Fest because of the new book coming out, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the 4th book in the series. But I have the hardcover of all of the books, so I don't want to have the paperback as well. Next up is Crown of Feathers by Nikki Powell-Petro. This copy came in my, I think my Totally Book Crate box. But, oh my goodness, I ended up with 3 copies of this initially. I had this one, I had the one that came in my Owl Crate, which is the one I'm keeping because it has, like, I like the cover and it has sprayed edges. And I ended up with an ARC of it before it came out. I can't remember. I don't know if this one's signed or not. I don't think it is. No, this one's not signed, but it does have a letter from the author. So there's that. Next up is a Strand signed edition of Pride by Ibby Zaboy. Again, I ended up with multiple copies of this. I think I ended up with an ARC a long time ago as well, but I could be wrong. And then I got the Owl Crate one, which was the, it just has pink here and the actual hardcover is pink. And I like pink, so I kept that one. And I've actually read this, enjoyed it, and I hope somebody else will enjoy it as well. Now, out of all of these books that I've mentioned, I've either haven't read them and I just got rid of them because I had multiple copies, or I've read them and don't intend on reading them again. You know, not because I didn't like them. I don't think that was the case for any of them. But this last book here is the only book of this unhaul that I'm unhauling, and it's simply because I really just don't like this book at all. And that is The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty by Anne Rice. Unfortunately, this was a birthday gift, or one of a few different books that I got as a birthday gift from my dear friend Clint. And I'm sorry, Clint, but I did not like this book. There's a lot of issues with this book. So, okay. So the prince doesn't kiss Sleeping Beauty and she wakes up. He has his way with her and she wakes up. And she's now his slave, or I guess his sex slave. And he humiliates her every possible chance he gets. He makes her walk through the town without any clothes on. He rapes her. He tells her that the more he forces her to do things that she doesn't want to do, the more she's going to enjoy being forced. There's a lot of demeaning and degrading things in here, and I really didn't like it at all. So yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of that one. I think I gave that 2 stars when I read it, and that was just because there were some scenes that were like steamy, but I really wasn't a fan at all. So yes, those are the 13 books that I plan on unhauling for this video. And speaking of unhauling, the key word for this video is unhaul. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!